Good morning, boxing fans, and happy Memorial Day to all our veterans and anybody else. Thank you for your service. We are here to witness the initial defense or inaugural defense of the Glory Days Boxing Career Association heavyweight title in a bout that features the champion, George Godfrey, taking on the challenger, Bob Fitzsimmons. And this will be a 15-round bout and should be a pretty good battle between these two. One thing you'll notice is Bob Simmons' card is significantly smaller than Godfrey's. It's not an illusion. I actually lost. I don't know where my Bob Fitzsimmons card is, so we have a replacement in for this fight, but should be a good fight, and the corners are getting ready. So our official introductions. First off, in the red corner, weighing in at 192 pounds, a record of 66-8-4, 59 wins by knockout from the United Kingdom, the challenger, Ruby Robert Fitzsimmons. And in the blue corner, he fights out of the United States with a record of 22-6-14, 17 KOs. The reigning, defending Glory Days Boxing Association heavyweight champion, George Old Chocolate Godfrey. And welcome to the fight, Mr. Moley. It's about 7:30 here. Hay versus Joshua, who won that? As our fighters are getting ready to go. I think I fought that once during beta too, and that was if I remember correctly, I might not have fought that yet. Hay versus Joshua is a fight that would do good business in the UK though, for sure. All right, we are underway in this title fight, and coming out of the gate, Fitzsimmons with 2 stars and Godfrey with 1. So Fitzsimmons is going to go from the inside. We'll get off to a good start in this, and 82 misses Godfrey with a chance to counter, and 19 does not on to segment 2. So starting slowly in this fight, Fitzsimmons 1 star from the outside, as is Godfrey. They're going to exchange. Fitzsimmons with momentum, he'll go first. And 0-5, it's going to be a multiple shots, 4 punches landed to the head and body. And George Godfrey firing back, 35 from the outside, and digs a hook to the body. 2 punches get in. So good little exchange there as both fighters land, and on to segment 3. 3-6, no stars for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey takes control and champion. Going to go from the inside and uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches landed. So Godfrey takes the lead in punches early in this one, entering the 2nd minute of the very first round. 2 stars inside for Fitzsimmons. He's got control. And 96 would have been a potential cut. However, a foul, and 19 is above Fitzsimmons' foul rating, so he'll get credit for 1 punch land, and we move on. Bobby Catalano, good morning and happy Memorial Day to you. 3-1, inside no stars, inside 1 star for Godfrey. Godfrey in control. And 94, that's going to be a clinch. So the action here is sporadic in the first round, as Fitzsimmons with a star, Godfrey has 0. And Fitz from the outside cranks it up. Possible knockdown, 23. And that's going to be a lead cross and 2 jabs. 3 punches land. Let's make the chin check now. Godfrey has a chin of 4 and a stun rating of 9 for a knockdown. He shakes that off into the final minute of the first round. No harm there. 6-1, and Fitzsimmons has 1 star, as does Godfrey. They're going to exchange from the inside. Fitzsimmons goes first with momentum. 34, and Fitzsimmons, 3 more punches get in. And should be here. 3 more punches get in, possible cut, and Godfrey exchanges. 52 from the inside. That's going to be a miss. So Godfrey, his cut rating is 9 and 15. He is okay. 40 seconds to go in the first round. 6-1, 1 star each. They're going to exchange from the outside. Fitz goes first. 56, and that's going to be a miss. Godfrey Cranks it up, and 6, that's above his power rating. However, he is going to uncork both hands and land 4 punches. 20 seconds left in the round. This has been back and forth. And Fitzsimmons, 1 star to 1 star. Another exchange from the outside. Fitzsimmons first, possible knockdown again, and 28, lead cross and a hook, 3 punches land. We'll come back for the knockdown as Godfrey looks to exchange, and 70, that's going to be a miss. So chin check for Godfrey, and Godfrey shakes that off. That is the end of the first round. So pretty good back and forth round. It had its lulls in the action. Stamina, this is a 15-round fight, and Godfrey will have 100 stamina, Fitzsimmons a 105. So Godfrey, after that round, goes down to 86, and Fitz is at 96. Let's do our judging for that round. Now, I am using fighter referees that do have a title bias, at least one of them. So in title fights, Lou Filippo, who is judge number 2, will score this 1-4 round as if it was 5-8 for the champion. If champion is high, not applicable here. And Richard Houck, he is going to score 1-4 rounds, a little bit more in favor of even. So he'll score them 1-9 high, 10-15 low, and 16-20 even. Our referee is Mills Lane. He is a +2 to foul ratings, which could come into play in this one as well. So let's do the scoring here. We have a 4-punch differential. Challenger is high, so first judge. And 17, first judge is going to give it to Godfrey. Godfrey again. And even. So interestingly enough, 2 of the 3 judges give that to Godfrey, and the third one scores at even. So a little bit of bias for the champion perhaps there as we get ready to get round 2 underway. And checking in with the chat, what's blazing in sports? T-Dub, happy Memorial Day, brother. And been some good stuff on his channel. T-Dub is exceptional at boxing talk. Give that channel a look. As round 2 set to get underway, and George Godfrey took that first round, so 6 stars, 1 star for Fitzsimmons, and inside no stars for Godfrey. Fitzsimmons in control from the outside. 32 going to be a possible knockdown, and lead cross and 2 jabs get through. And chin check for Godfrey, and Godfrey is stunned. So segment number 2 will be unopposed. He's hurt against the ropes. Referee Mills Lane taking a close look. And this is going to be unopposed. Again, no defensive action for Godfrey. This will be from the outside. Fitzsimmons, 93, and ends in a clinch. So Fitzsimmons had Godfrey hurt, unable to take advantage of that as we move on. 1 star from the outside for Fitzsimmons, and 4, no stars for Godfrey. Fitzsimmons in control still. 56 from the outside. That's going to be a miss. Godfrey looking to counter, does not. Heading on to segment 4 of round number 2 in this 15-round title bout. 2 stars from the outside. Godfrey loses control again to Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons looks to throw punches and misses. Godfrey again looking to counter. 14 does not. On to segment 5. So the action here in round number 2, Fitzsimmons stunned Godfrey, unable to take advantage. 2 stars to 1 star. Fitzsimmons in control from the inside, and Fitzsimmons with the body snatcher trade. If he lands, those punches can't be blocked. He does not land. Godfrey can't counter. And 2, Godfrey comes back with a hook. 2 punches land there. So close fight, not very much action in round number 2. 1 star to 2 stars. Godfrey on the outside has control. And the champion has not dictated the action very well early thus far. He charges in behind a lead cross. 3 punches land there. And Fitzsimmons looking to block, and he does not. 1 minute left in round number 2. Fitzsimmons 1 star. Godfrey 2 stars again. So Godfrey from the outside. And 65, that's going to be a miss. Fitzsimmons looking to counter, and 9 doesn't. 20 seconds to go in the round. Been a very slow round in this fight. 2 stars from the outside for Fitz. He's in control. And on defense, Godfrey, 67. That's going to be a miss for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey looking to counter. Doesn't. Round number 2 is in the books. and a slow round to say the least. So in this, 5 punches landed for Godfrey and only 3 for Fitzsimmons. So stamina going into round number 3, Godfrey is at 83 and Fitz will be at 91. And judges' championship bias could come into play here. Let's do the scoring, and 20. Judge John Keene is going to go even on that round, 15. And Judge Lou Felipe, that's an automatic. He's going to score 1 to 4, 5 to 8 if champion is high. So that's going to be 10-9 for the champ. And 17, and that round is going to go to Fitzsimmons. So already the scoring is potentially controversial in this one, as judges are all over the place early in this fight. So we get ready for round number 3. And thus far, no knockdowns, no cuts, no injuries. And you guys are lucky. I'm doing all the cooking in our house. Kids are coming over here today, but I don't mind actually. Going to have some carne asada. So round number 3 underway. 2 stars from the inside. Fitz, and he's in offensive control. Godfrey will be on defense. And again, body snatcher. These punches can't be blocked, but they can be countered. And Godfrey actually counters that. 2 punches closed by a cross. So Godfrey doing a good job countering Fitzsimmons early in this bout. 4 and a 2, outside 2 stars and inside no stars. Fitzsimmons in control. And 98, Fitzsimmons, 1 punch, and this is going to be a foul. And 10 on Fitzsimmons' foul check. That is going to be a headbutt. So a warning here for a headbutt in round number 3. Mills Lane, again, is very strict on fouls. +2 to each fighter's foul rating. And on we go. It's going to be inside 2 stars to 1. Godfrey in control now. And Godfrey, 69. He misses. Fitzsimmons looking to counter. Can't do that. And on to segment 4 of the round. 3 stars. Or 3 is no stars inside for Fitz. And on the outside, Godfrey's going to get 1. He's in offensive control. 23, and Godfrey from the outside charged in behind a lead cross. 3 more punches get home. Fitz looking to block, does not. And on to the next segment. So Fitzsimmons, I've had him as been favored in this fight. Thus far, Godfrey's giving him everything he can handle. They're going to exchange toe-to-toe from the outside. Godfrey first with momentum. 82, that would have been close to a potential knockdown. Will be a miss. Fitzsimmons cranks it up and snaps a jab, followed by a cross. A couple of punches get in for Fitz. On to segment 6, round number 3. 3 and 5 inside, no stars for Fitzsimmons, 1 for Godfrey. It's going to be Godfrey in offensive control, and from the outside, 12 uncorks both hands in tight as he moves into the pocket. Fitzsimmons looking to block. And 4 on the defense. Fitzsimmons actually is going to add a punch to that, so Godfrey in control here in round number 3 early on. And it's going to be 2 stars for Fitzsimmons, no stars for Godfrey. Fitzsimmons now in offensive control, and 96 was the roll, and that is going to be potentially another foul. So he gets a punch landed, and no foul on that. On to the final minute of the round. Fitzsimmons, 2 stars to 2. They're going to exchange from the inside. Fitzsimmons goes first as he has momentum, and it's going to be a potential knockdown from the inside. Connects with multiple shots. 4 punches land, and Godfrey, we're going to get his and come back to the chin check. Godfrey, 82 from the inside, and misses almost a clinch. Chin check for George. 4 or less, he's down. 10, he shakes that off. 40 seconds to go in the round. Big right hand for Fitz, no damage. Outside, 1 star to inside, no stars. Fitzsimmons now cranking it up, has offensive control. 94 and a 5, that is going to be a clinch. So 20 seconds to go in the round. Fitzsimmons pressing the action, not letting his hands go early enough in this one. He's got 1 star, as does Godfrey. They're going to exchange from the outside. Fitz first. 82 from the outside, that's going to be a miss. Godfrey. And 52 from the outside, he misses as well. And round number 3 is in the books. So again, not a big output. It was a close round. 10 punches land for Godfrey, and Fitzsimmons had 8. So Fitzsimmons' stamina going into round 4 is at an 81, and Godfrey will go down to a 75. So 2-punch differential, and again, close round. That often goes to the champion, John Keane. And 11, that goes to Godfrey, and all across the board, all 3 judges go George Godfrey for that round. And we are heading on to round number 4 in this one. Here we go, and I actually, to match my score sheet, I'm going to switch corners here. I normally have the champion in the red corner and did not in this one for some reason. But round number 4, we are underway. So Godfrey out of the red corner, 3 stars or 2 stars from the outside, and Fitzsimmons 2 top stars from the inside. They're going to exchange, and Fitz landed the last round with momentum, so he'll go first. It's coming from the inside. Fitz misses, and Godfrey misses as well. Potential knockdown for Godfrey if he had connected there. On to segment 2. 1 star for Godfrey, no stars for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey in control. And 0-9 from the inside, and uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches landed. Fitz looking to block, doesn't. On to segment number 3 of the round. And 2 stars on the inside to 2 stars on the inside. Again, they exchange. This time Godfrey goes first. And 31. From the inside, George charges in behind a lead cross. 3 punches land, just missed a potential knockdown. Fitzsimmons steps into the pocket, lets his hands go, and 0-1 pummels a head and body. 5 punches land, so a great exchange inside there as we head on to segment 4 of round number 4. And in a fight that Godfrey has a slight lead in at this point. So 4, no stars inside for Godfrey, 2 stars for Fitzsimmons. Fitz in control. And again, these punches cannot be blocked due to the body snatcher trait coming from the inside. And 0-4 for Fitz connects with multiple shots. So it's going to get him up to 9 punches landed halfway through round number 4 of our 15-round championship fight. 2 stars to 2 stars. They're going to exchange. Fitz goes first. Some good toe-to-toe action here. And 11 from the inside connects with multiple shots. 4 punches land for Fitz. Gets him up to 13. Godfrey looking to get his off. And 74 from the inside. He's going to miss. On to segment 6. Fitzsimmons piling up the punches here. 6-3. 2 stars for Godfrey and no stars for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey in control now. 94, and 94 is going to be a clinch. So 1 minute to go in the round. As Godfrey lets an opportunity go by the wayside. 2 stars for Godfrey, 2 stars for Fitzsimmons. They're going to exchange again from the inside. Toe-to-toe they go. Godfrey, 49. Digs a hook to the body. 2 punches land. Fitzsimmons fires back. 39 from the inside. Snaps a jab followed by a cross. 40 seconds to go in round number 4. Finally, a good action round. Fans are excited. 2 stars for Godfrey, 1 for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey in control, throwing from the inside. 25 and a possible knockdown, and from the inside, charges in behind a lead cross. 3 punches land. Fitzsimmons, the chin check. Fitzsimmons, he'll go down. 4, Fitzsimmons is on the deck. 40 seconds to go in the round. 4 or less, and it is over, and makes it back to his feet. We'll get the count on that, a count of 8. So 20 seconds to go, and Fitz. This will be an unopposed action for Godfrey, and it's going to come from the inside. Fitzsimmons is hurt, cannot retaliate, and Godfrey cranks up the hands. 9, misses the power check there, but he closes the round strong, uncorks both hands. 4 punches landed. So 16 punches to 15, and the knockdown is going to make that a 10-8 round for George Godfrey. And he is up big after that 4th round on Fitzsimmons early in this one. And a little bit of a shocker there. Fitzsimmons, generally regarded as the fighter with better power, but he is the first to hit the deck as we head into round number 5, and punches landed. 15 for Fitzsimmons, 16 for Godfrey. Good action. So Fitz, his stamina is going to go down to 68 heading into round number 5, and Godfrey's down to 60. And I do expect this to come into play. And again, with that knockdown, automatic 10-8 rounds. So we are on to round number 5 of this contest. Godfrey up big early. Here we go. From the inside, Godfrey, no stars. Fitzsimmons, 1 star from the outside. Fitzsimmons, offensive control. He's going to miss. Godfrey looking to counter. Does not. On to segment 2. And 4 is going to be no stars to 1 star outside. Fitzsimmons again in control. And 15, this time he gets it in, connects with multiple shots. So 4 punches land for Fitzsimmons. And on to segment 3 of the round. 1 star for Godfrey, 2 stars for Fitzsimmons, and Fitzsimmons again. From the inside, 34, and lets his hands go. A jab and 2 crosses get in. Godfrey actually cannot block from the inside due to the body snatcher trait. So on to the next segment. 5s for each fighter and 2 stars to 1. Fitzsimmons in control from the inside. 82 from the inside. That is going to be a miss. And Godfrey looking to counter. 6. And Godfrey, 2 punches get home. Punctuated by a good stiff cross. Backs Fitzsimmons up onto segment 5 of the round. 2 stars for each fighter. They're going to exchange. Godfrey first from the inside. 72 would have been a potential knockdown and miss instead. 0-6. Fitzsimmons, he doesn't miss, connects with multiple shots in tight. So Fitzsimmons, again, up to a lead here. He had a lead in the 3rd round, then got caught, sent to the canvas. No stars for Godfrey and no stars for Fitzsimmons. They're going to exchange again from the inside. And Fitzsimmons will go first. 84 from the inside will be a clinch. That ends the segment. 1 minute to go in round number 5 of this fight. 1 star for Godfrey, 1 for Fitzsimmons. Again, they're going to go toe-to-toe, and Fitz first. Fitz misses. Would have been a potential knockdown. Godfrey does not, however. 15 is going to be lead cross. 3 punches land from the outside. 40 seconds to go in the round. Godfrey has momentum again. And Godfrey from the outside, 1 star, 2 stars for Fitz. Fitz in control, gets inside, lets his hands go, possible cut. Fitzsimmons connects with multiple shots, 4 punches land, and the cut check for Godfrey. He cuts on 9 or less, and no, he is okay. 40 seconds left in the round. 2 is going to be no stars for Godfrey and 2 stars for Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons again in control on the inside, body snatcher trait if he connects. Punches can't be blocked, but that's going to be a clinch. So we head to the final 20 seconds of the round. This round has been Fitzsimmons' best of the fight thus far, and 2 stars each. They're going to go toe-to-toe again from the outside. Fitz first. 0-1, and pummels the head and body. Fitzsimmons gets him up to 20 punches landed for the round. Godfrey looking to fire back. This round has been big for Fitzsimmons. And 29, Godfrey, and he's going to charge in behind that lead cross and get 3 punches in as the round comes to an end. So good action round there. Fitzsimmons, best round of the fight. 20 punches get in. Godfrey lands 8. So our 12-punch differential, 1-19 will go to Fitzsimmons, and 20 will somehow go to Godfrey. And judges all do the right thing. 10-9 to Fitz, so a good bounce back from that 4th round where Fitz touched the canvas. And heading into round 6, stamina, Godfrey's going to be down to 40, so that will come into play at some point in this fight. Fitz, much better there. He has 60 stamina left. So round number 6 of this 15-rounder has been a good back-and-forth battle thus far. 1 knockdown. And here we go. Godfrey from the outside, no stars. Fitz, 2 from the inside. Fitz in control. Godfrey can't block. Would have been a potential knockdown. Instead is a miss. So Fitzsimmons has had some good opportunities from the inside where he has not been able to land. Again, Fitz in control from the inside. And 35, those punches get through. A lead cross and 2 jabs. 3 punches land. Again, those cannot be blocked. On to segment 3. Fitzsimmons was an exceptional body puncher. He was famous for his solar plexus punch, which he won the title, knocking out James J. Corbett with that shot, and they're going to go toe-to-toe again from the inside. Fitz going first, and 54 from the inside. Fitzsimmons misses. Godfrey, his opportunity. And from the inside, 0-8, uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches land. So George hanging in there with the favorite Fitzsimmons in his first title defense. From the outside, Godfrey with 1 star, as does Fitzsimmons. Toe-to-toe they go. Godfrey first now as he has momentum. That's going to be a miss. Fitz cranks it up, 81. He misses as well. Segment number 5 and round number 6 of this title affair. Godfrey still with momentum, gets no stars, and Fitz no stars. So they're going to go toe-to-toe again from the inside. Godfrey first with momentum and possible knockdown again. 5 uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches land. We'll come back for the chin checks. Fitzsimmons 31, and 31 is going to be a lead cross and 2 jabs. So 3 blows get through for Fitz, and Godfrey chin check on Fitzsimmons now for the knockdown. 7. Fitzsimmons stays up, but he is going to be hurt in the next segment. So Godfrey has an unopposed action. And we'll roll all 4 dice. That's going to come from the outside, and 0-1 from the outside. And that is going to be 4 punches land again. So Godfrey, as Fitzsimmons clears his head, is charged back to take control of this round. Thus far, 12 punches into 6, and Godfrey no stars from the outside. Fitzsimmons no stars from the inside. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Godfrey first. 39, another potential knockdown, and that's going to be a hook to the body. Wouldn't be ironic if Fitzsimmons, known for his vicious body punching, went down. 17 from the outside, and multiple shots connect. 4 for Fitzsimmons. Chin check for Fitz now. And again, 4 or less, and 6. And Fitzsimmons is stunned again. So Godfrey has Fitzsimmons hurt. 40 seconds to go in the round. Can he capitalize? 11, and that's going to be from the outside, and another potential knockdown. And we've got to do a TKO check. So uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches land. So first we do a chin check for the knockdown, and then because 3 or more punches landed when Fitzsimmons was stunned, we do a TKO check. So knockdown check. Fitz is okay. Now Fitzsimmons has a will of 5. Here comes a TKO check, 14, and referee's going to let it go as well. So Fitzsimmons clearing his head finally. Takes some blows there from the outside. 1 star for Godfrey, no stars for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey closing a big round in control. He shook Fitzsimmons twice in this round. 13, and uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches land. Fitz on the defense. They all get through. Huge round for George Godfrey. 22 punches land, and the champion rebounding from a decisive 5th round by Fitzsimmons to take the 6th. He had Fitz hurt twice in this round. So stamina 30 heading into round 7 for Godfrey, and Fitz, he's going to be down to 38 now after that big round by George. So scoring, we have a 12-punch differential, and it's going to go 1-19 to Godfrey and 20 to Fitz. I can't see any of the judges giving this to Fitz. And true to form, 10-9 across the board to Godfrey. Godfrey's showing much better than expected in this one. In fact, he is in front right now. Fitzsimmons has yet to crack Godfrey's chin. Fitzsimmons has been hurt twice and been to the canvas once in this battle as we head into round number 7. Midway point of the fight. Here we go. So Godfrey outside 2 stars and inside no stars for Fitzsimmons. And Godfrey now looking to take control of this battle. 26 from the outside, charges in behind a lead cross. 3 punches land. Fitz on the defense. And 1, he's going to block one of those, so 2 punches get through onto segment 2. Godfrey 2 stars from the inside, as does Fitz. They're going to go toe-to-toe. Godfrey goes first. Here we go. 82 from the inside, and that is just going to be a miss. 40 for Fitzsimmons, 48, and Fitzsimmons, possible knockdown, just grazes Godfrey's chin, a miss. And that was a huge shot. Nothing but air. No stars for Godfrey, 2 stars on the inside for Fitz. Fitz in control, and again, body snatcher. These punches cannot be blocked. 0-9 from the inside, connects with multiple shots. So 4 punches land for Fitzsimmons, and on to segment 4 of round number 7. Again, the halfway point of this title bout. 1 star for Godfrey, 2 stars for Fitz. Fitz in control from the inside. Here he goes, 10. And connects with 4 more shots. And again, those punches cannot be blocked due to the body snatcher trade. So Fitz off to a good start in this round. 2 stars to 1 for Godfrey. Godfrey now snatches control back. 93 from the inside. That's going to be a clinch. On to the next segment. So Godfrey a little bit overwhelmed early here in round number 7. Has 1 star on the inside. Fitz has 2 from the outside. Fitz back in control, gauging his distance, letting the hands go. Misses. Godfrey looking to counter. 20. He misses as well. 1 minute to go in the 7th round. And has been a very good and very evenly contested championship bout thus far. 2 stars to 1. Fitz from the outside. He's got control. Here we go. 46 from the outside, and Fitz snaps a jab followed by a cross, and defensive roll for Godfrey on that. He's able to block 1 of them, so only 1 punch gets through. 40 seconds to go in round number 7. And Fitzsimmons looking to maintain control. 1 star for Godfrey, none for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey snatches it back. Fitz on defense. Godfrey lets the hands go. 42, and that's going to be a hook to the body. 2 punches get through there. Fitz, defensive check. And Fitzsimmons, he's going to add a punch. His defense has a lapse, and Godfrey catching up now on punches landed. This has not been a very exciting or action-packed round, especially coming off the previous 2. Fitzsimmons has control from the inside. Lets his hands go. 42, snaps a jab followed by a cross. 2 punches land, and that is the round. As again, Godfrey cannot block Fitzsimmons on the inside. So a close, fairly close round. Going to be 11 punches to 5, 6-punch differential. And Godfrey now, fatigue is definitely going to be a factor as he is down to 19 heading into round 8. This is a 15-round bout. Punch differential here is 6. So scoring, no effect with the judges' scoring, so it will be just a regular scoring here. And this is going to go Fitzsimmons, 15, Fitzsimmons, and 10. So all 3 judges go to Fitzsimmons in that round. Scoring evening out just a little bit here, and we are ready to go. Round number 8. So we have passed the halfway point. 6, 2 stars to 1. Godfrey in control from the inside. To see if he can bounce back, and possible knockdown, but he misses. Fitz on the counter, 6, and Fitzsimmons just misses the counter shot. Segment number 2. And once for both fighters, it's going to be 1 star apiece, and they're going to go toe-to-toe from the inside. Godfrey first. 96, again, would have been a potential knockdown. Instead, it is going to be a foul. We'll come back and see what the foul is. 1 punch lands. Fitzsimmons. And Fitzsimmons, 49 from the inside. He misses, so that will be a foul on Godfrey, and Mills Lane stops the action and issues a warning to Godfrey now for a headbutt. So each fighter has been warned once for a headbutt in this one as we head to segment 3 of round number 8. 15-round battle for the Glory Days Boxing Career League Heavyweight Championship of the World, and Godfrey, no stars. Fitz has 1 from the outside. Fitz in control. 0-6. Fitzsimmons is surprisingly not landed any power shots. He gets 3 through there. Godfrey's defensive check. They all get in. So on to segment number 3 of the round. 2 stars for Godfrey to 1. He is in offensive control. And 20, and just misses a potential knockdown there. Instead, it's going to be 3 punches land, charging in behind that cross. Fitzsimmons' defense. They all get through. On to the next segment, and 1 and a 6. Dice are bouncy this morning, and it's going to be 1 star for Godfrey, 1 star for Fitzsimmons. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the inside. Godfrey goes first, 44. Digs a sharp hook to the body. 2 punches get in. Fitzsimmons steps in, lets his hands go, and 87. 87 from the inside, and that is going to be a clinch. So using the optional clinch rule, Godfrey will still get credit for a single punch as he had momentum. And the round continues. Going to be 2 stars to 2 stars. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the inside again. Fitz has the most punches landed that segment, so he is in control. 63, that's going to be a miss. And Godfrey looking to fire back from the inside, uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches land. Godfrey charging into the lead. 1 minute to go in the round. It's been a good back and forth battle the entire way. 1 star for Godfrey and 2 stars from the outside for Fitz. Fitz has offensive control. Godfrey on the defense. Fitz lets his hands go. 28 from the outside. Lead cross, 2 jabs. 3 punches land for Fitzsimmons. Defensive check for Godfrey. They all get through. 40 seconds to go in the round. Godfrey, 2 stars from the outside, and Fitz 2 from the inside. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the inside. Fitz with momentum goes first. 55, Fitzsimmons misses. Godfrey lets his hands go, and 14 from the inside. Uncorks both hands in tight. 4 punches land. 20 seconds to go in the round now. Godfrey taking control of the round late and has no stars on the inside. Fitz has 2. Fitz will end the round with offensive control. Still looking for that first drill knockdown attempt. He misses. Godfrey can't counter. Round is over. So another good round for the champion, George Godfrey. 13 punches landed, and Fitzsimmons had 6. So stamina, Fitz is going to go to 19 heading into round number 9, and Godfrey's down to 13. Punch differential 13-6 will be a 7-punch differential. So on our scorecards, that will go 1-15 to Godfrey and 16-20 to Fitzsimmons. So Godfrey, Fitz, and Fitz. 2 judges go Fitz on that round, surprisingly. So this fight is very even, and the difference maker could be that knockdown that Godfrey scored in the 4th round as we head to round number 9, closing in on the championship rounds here. And Godfrey comes out of the corner, outside no stars, outside 1 for Fitzsimmons. Fitz in control. 46, and snaps a jab followed by a cross, and finally a potential knockdown for Fitzsimmons, and chin check for Godfrey. Godfrey again is a 4. And Godfrey, he doesn't go down, but he's hurt. He's going to be hurt in segment 2. So Fitzsimmons, chance for a TKO, and this will be an unopposed action. Looking to take advantage of Godfrey's state. 5, that's going to be from the inside, and 57, Fitzsimmons misses. Golden opportunity to get a possible TKO there, but misses instead. We go on to segment 3. And outside 1 star to outside 1 star. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the outside. Fitz goes first, 75. He's a miss. Godfrey cranks it up, 41, and digs a hook to the body. 2 punches land there as he steps in under Fitzsimmons' miss. On to segment 4 of round number 9, and it's going to be 1 star apiece. Godfrey now in control. Goes first, and 86 from the inside. That's going to be a clinch on to segment number 5. No stars for Godfrey and 2 for Fitzsimmons. Fitz now in control. And Fitz from the inside, and 6. Potential knockdown, 14. Connects with multiple shots. So Fitzsimmons has the range, cranking the power shots. Chin check for Godfrey. Godfrey, oh! Potentially hurt, but shakes it off instead as we head on to segment 6. And a favorable tilt of the dice there for the champion. 2 stars for Godfrey, 1 for Fitzsimmons. Godfrey back in control, has his head cleared. And 88 from the outside, 88, and that is going to be a miss. Fitzsimmons looking to counter. 16 doesn't do it. 1 minute to go in the round. Here we go. No stars for Godfrey on the inside, 2 for Fitzsimmons. Fitz in control. And 18 from the inside, connects with multiple shots. 4 punches land again, and again, those cannot be blocked due to the body snatcher trait. 40 seconds to go in the round. 2 stars for Godfrey, 2 for Fitzsimmons, toe-to-toe. Inside, Fitz goes first. 17 from the inside, again, multiple shots land. Up to 14 now for the round. Godfrey gets his shots off, and 58 from the inside. He misses. 20 seconds to go in the round. Another good round for Fitzsimmons. It has been back and forth in this one. 2 stars for Godfrey, 2 for Fitzsimmons. Toe-to-toe from the inside to close around. Fans on their feet. Fitz goes first. Possible knockdown. Multiple shots again connect, and Godfrey lets his hands go. 94, and that is going to be a clinch. And so that takes it back 3 shots using the optional clinch rule. Only 1 punch will count. And that saves a chin check for Godfrey, so a favorable clinch there, and round number 9 in the books. So Fitzsimmons credited with 15 punches, landed a 2. Big round for the challenger, and Godfrey is now out of stamina as we head into the 10th round. So that 15-punch round sapped the remaining stamina of Godfrey. He is fatigued. So his power dips from a 4 to a 2, 3 if his opponent is stunned. His chin for knockdown check goes up to 8, 14 he'll be stunned, and his chin KO check 7 will check 10. So that could definitely come into play here as we enter or get close to the championship rounds. 13-punch differential for the round. 1 to 18 is going to be 10-9, 19 to 20, 10-8 for Fitzsimmons. So across the board, and it's going to be 10-9 for the challenger. And Fitzsimmons, it's a very close fight. Again, that knockdown scored in the 4th round by Godfrey could be the difference maker as we head into round number 10. Godfrey out of juice in addition to his fatigue penalties. Every time he lands, we're going to deduct a punch from that total. So Fitzsimmons, see if he can take advantage of this while he is still fresh, and it's going to be 1 star each from the outside. Fitzsimmons will go first on the toe-to-toe exchange, and 86 from the outside. Fitzsimmons is going to miss. Godfrey lets his hands go, and 78, he misses as well. That would have been a potential knockdown, even fatigued. So both fighters missing to start this round, and Godfrey has 1 star, 2 stars for Fitz. Fitz in control from the inside. He is deadly there. 30 and lead cross, 2 jabs get through, 3 punches land. And again, body snatcher trait. Godfrey cannot defend those punches. 1 star outside for Godfrey, 1 for Fitzsimmons, exchanging from the outside. Toe-to-toe they go. Fitz first, possible cut. 19 is going to be connected with multiple shots. We'll come back for the cut check. And 47 for Godfrey, digs that hook to the body. 2 punches get through, and Godfrey has a cut rating of 9. And 11, he is okay as we head to segment number 4. No stars for Godfrey, 2 for Fitzsimmons. Fitz in control from the inside where he likes to fight, 96. That is going to be a potential foul, and with the adjusted rating due to Mills Lane's strictness, that is still going to be above the foul rating. So Fitz gets credit for a punch. We move on. On to the next segment, 1 star for Godfrey, 1 for Fitz. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the outside. Here they go. Fitzsimmons, 98, and again, a potential foul. That would have been a knockdown. 1 punch lands, or actually it will be a foul, I'm sorry, on the foul chart for Fitzsimmons. Low blow, so second warning for Fitzsimmons of the fight. This time, low blow. He's warned back in the 3rd for a headbutt. On to segment number 6 we go, round 10. 6 is for both, 2 stars to 1. Godfrey in control from the inside, 35, and if he had not been fatigued, would have been a potential knockdown. Instead, digs a hook to the body, 2 punches land. Fitz, and Fitz is going to have a defensive lapse and add a punch to that. 1 minute to go in round number 10. So 3 blows get through for Godfrey in that segment. 2 stars on the outside for Godfrey, 2 for Fitzsimmons. Toe-to-toe they go. The champion goes first. 79, and he's going to miss. Fitz cranks up the hands. 56 from the outside, and he misses as well. 40 seconds to go in the round. So Fitzsimmons hoping to take advantage of George Godfrey been fatigued and not able to thus far. No stars for Godfrey, 1 for Fitzsimmons. Fitz in control from the outside. 40 seconds left. 17, and multiple shots connect. 4 punches land. Godfrey's defensive check. And 5, he's going to make that 5 punches land. So 20 seconds to go, and another good round for the challenger Fitzsimmons. No stars for Godfrey, 1 for Fitzsimmons from the outside. Fitz, 11, and multiple shots connect again. Godfrey defensively does not block any of those, so 4 more punches get through as the round ends. 18-5 round for Fitzsimmons, and a huge round. And again, Godfrey already fatigued, and only 5 punches landed means Simmons still has 12 fatigue points left as we head into round number 11. The championship rounds are here. So scoring, 13 punch differential. going to be 1 to 18 will be a 10-8 round. And that's how all three judges go. 10-9 round. 10-9 round to the challenger, and Fitzsimmons, after some early struggles, has come on strong the last 4 rounds and has forged ahead, in my opinion, in this fight. So round 11, and we are at the championship rounds. Here we go. Godfrey, the champion, 1 star to 1. They're going to go toe-to-toe. Fitzsimmons entering the round with momentum goes first. 85 from the outside. That's going to be a miss. And 26. Godfrey does not, as he charges in behind a lead cross. 3 punches land, reduced to 2 because of fatigue. So Godfrey, he probably needs to, well, he does need to get busy, but could potentially get a knockdown. 2 stars apiece. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the outside. Godfrey goes first. And 0-3, Godfrey, blistering 2-handed assault. 5 punches land, reduced to 4 based on fatigue. Missed the power check. Fitzsimmons, and 70. He misses altogether. So segment 3 of the round. 1 star for Godfrey, 2 from the outside for Fitz. Fitz in control. And it's going to be 19. Going to be a possible knockdown. So multiple shots connect. 4 punches land. Chin check coming up for Godfrey. And again, Godfrey now fatigued. An 8, he is down. 1, Godfrey hits the deck. Fitzsimmons finally gets through. Godfrey on the ground. Mills Lane starts to count. 7 or less, it's over. And Godfrey climbs back to his feet. And count of 9, just getting back to his feet. So first knockdown of the fight for Fitzsimmons, and it comes here in the 11th. And heading into the next segment now, Godfrey, he is hurt, so this will be an unopposed action for Fitz. And 10 or less on the power check, he has a chance for a knockdown again or a TKO. And 3, Fitzsimmons going to come from the inside, and 50, he misses, and it would have been a potential knockdown. Godfrey takes the opportunity, clears his head. Wow. So 5, 1 star for Godfrey, 2 for Fitz from the outside. Fitzsimmons, a golden opportunity there, 97, and no foul there. Gets credit for a single punch. Godfrey misses on to segment 6. 2 stars for Godfrey and 2 stars for Fitzsimmons, toe-to-toe from the inside. Fitz goes first, 50, another miss. Godfrey lets his hands go, and 82 from the inside. He misses as well. So 1 minute to go in the round, and Fitzsimmons had Godfrey on the canvas, unable to put him away. No stars for Godfrey, no stars for Fitz. They go toe-to-toe on the inside again. Fitz goes first, 88. That's going to be a clinch. 40 seconds to go on the round. 5s and 2 stars to 1. Fitz in offensive control. 91, and Fitzsimmons, again, he's going to have a clinch. 20 seconds to go on the round. Here we go. Godfrey, 2 stars from the inside. Fitz, 2 stars from the inside. Toe-to-toe to finish the round. Fitz goes first. 52, he misses again. For someone who fights so well on the inside, he has not been successful tonight, and Godfrey misses, and the round is over. And that's going to be a round that Godfrey actually outlanded Fitz 6 punches to 5. Fitz, he still is going to have 6 stamina left heading into the 12th round. And Charles Malmrose has joined the chat. Welcome, welcome. Fitz is definitely, it started slow for Fitzsimmons down in the 4th round, and Godfrey got the better probably of the first 4 rounds. Fitzsimmons, they exchanged the 5th and 6th, and Fitzsimmons, it's been all Ruby Roberts since that point. So on the judges' scoring, again, we have a title bias for Lou Felipe. So first of all, 9, that's going to go to Godfrey. And for Felipe, it will go to Godfrey on 1 to 15. He gives it to Godfrey. And finally, judge number 3, Richard Houck. And Richard Houck, all 3 judges go, well, actually, never mind the knockdown. I'm sorry. That'll be a 10-8 round for Fitzsimmons regardless due to the 1 punch differential. So Never mind on that. Yeah, with a knockdown, when a knockdown does occur, you'll go to the column on the end of the judge's chart sheet, and that's an auto 10-8 round with a one-punch differential for the fighter that scored the knockdown. So we are ready to go. Round number 12. Here we go. Coming down the home stretch here in this championship battle. Has been a great fight thus far. And Godfrey, no stars. 1 star for Fitz from the outside. Fitz in control. 71. Going to miss. Godfrey looking to counter. Does not. Segment number 2 of the round. 2 stars for Godfrey and no stars. I'm sorry, 2 for Fitzsimmons. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the outside. Fitz first. 43 and snaps a jab followed by a cross. Be a potential cut for Godfrey. And Godfrey, 28 from the outside, charges in behind the lead cross, gets 3 punches in, cut check for Godfrey. And 13, he's okay on to segment 3. Godfrey, no stars. Fitz has 2. Fitz in control from the inside where he likes to fight, 21. And lead cross, 2 jabs. Fitzsimmons, 3 punches get home on to segment 4. At this point, Godfrey is probably going to need a knockout to pull this out. Don't see that happening. 2 stars apiece. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the outside. Again, Fitz goes first. 68, that's going to be a miss, Godfrey. And 33, Godfrey does not miss. Digs a hook to the body from the outside. And on to segment 5. And that actually reduced by 1 due to fatigue. So outside 1 star for Godfrey, outside 1 star for Fitz. Godfrey goes first on the toe-to-toe exchange. 34, again, digs a hook to the body. That will be reduced to a single punch due to fatigue. Fitzsimmons, who is not fatigued yet, 43, snaps the jab and follows out with a cross. 2 punches get through. On to segment 6, and no stars for Godfrey, 2 on the inside for Fitzsimmons. Here we go, 66, 69 actually, and that is going to be a miss. And no counter, 1 minute to go in the round. And 2 stars for Godfrey to 1. So Godfrey in control. 1 minute left. Godfrey misses. Fitz looking to counter. 13 can't do it. 40 seconds to go in round number 12. And 4 for each fighter. No stars for Godfrey and 2 for Fitzsimmons. Fitz in control from the outside. 24. Fitzsimmons lead cross and 2 jabs again. Gets him up to 10 punches landed. 20 seconds to go in the round. And if Godfrey does not land here, Fitz will still have stamina going into the 13th round. Godfrey, no stars. Fitz, 2 from the inside. Fitzsimmons cranks it up, misses. Godfrey looking to counter, does not. Round is over, and 10-5 punches landed for Fitz. And Fitzsimmons heading into round 13 will still have a single point of fatigue left. Let's see if that comes into play. Could be huge. Judges scoring. 5-punch differential, and this will go to Fitzsimmons on a 1-15. So that's Fitz. And 18, that's going to go to Godfrey. So the judges are split there. So 2 go with Fitzsimmons, and judge number 2, Lou Felipe, goes with Godfrey. And Felipe does have a slight champion bias in title fights. That could account for that. Heading into round 13, 3 rounds to go, and this is going to be a good finish. Fitzsimmons, 5 for each fighter, 2 stars to 1. Fitz in control. Godfrey probably needing a knockout at this point in time. And 0-9, and that's going to be another potential knockdown for Fitzsimmons, and connects with multiple shots. 4 punches land. Chin check for Godfrey again. Fatigue, 14 or less. He is hurt, and he is going to be stunned. So segment number 2, he'll be stunned. Fitzsimmons unopposed. Here we go. And 4, that's going to take place from the outside. 19, we're going to have a TKO check as Fitzsimmons connects with 4 punches again. And Godfrey has a will of 7. So 7 or less, this fight is going to be stopped. It's over. And just like that, out of the gate in round number 13, Fitzsimmons jumps on Godfrey. Referee Mills Lane takes a look, jumps in between the fighters, and signals an end to the fight. 2 segments in, and the official time of the stoppage is 38 seconds of round number 13, a TKO win for Bob Fitzsimmons. And that was sudden, folks. He charged out of his corner to start the 13th. staggered Godfrey, unleashed the hands, and Mills Lane had to call it off. So, an exciting fight. Each fighter was down once in this battle. Down in the fourth round, Fitzsimmons hit the deck after a Godfrey right hand, and Fitzsimmons just could not get that big shot through. Finally, in the 11th round, he cracked Godfrey's chin, and a vicious combo sent Godfrey crashing to the canvas for a count of 9. He barely survived the round. Both fighters have been warned for low or headbutts in this. Fitzsimmons also warned for a low blow in round number 10. And the big difference in this was fatigue. Godfrey wore down at the end, and Fitzsimmons was able to take advantage of that and grind him out. So Fitzsimmons, in our very first Glory Days Boxing Career League Association heavyweight title bout, has come out the victor. So your official announcement, the end. Referee Mills Lane calls a stoppage to the action. Coming at 38 seconds of round number 13. Your winner and new Glory Days Boxing Association heavyweight champion, Ruby Robert Fitzsimmons. So we'll do a quick check of the cards here. And up to that point, a total of 120 points possible. See who is leading. And pretty sure it's going to be decisively Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons, again, had trouble early with Godfrey. In fact, through the first 4 rounds, this was Godfrey's fight. And then Fitzsimmons finally got it in gear. And despite some of the differences in scoring, it's going to be pretty consistent here. 4, 5. Yeah, pretty consistent among all the judges' cards. Wow. So at the time of the stoppage, all 3 judges, and some of them went different ways in various rounds, but all 3 judges had the bout scored 115 to 112, Fitzsimmons in the lead. So it was Godfrey that needed the late stoppage. Simmons got it instead. So we have a new Glory Days Boxing Association heavyweight champion. Punch tallies, let's see, real quick, 40, 60. Fitzsimmons should be dominating there. So Fitzsimmons through 12 plus rounds landed 135 punches. Godfrey really didn't do bad in this fight. He just had issues. He just had issues keeping Fitzsimmons at bay the whole fight. Yeah, so Godfrey, so through 12 plus rounds, Godfrey landed 119 punches. Simmons landed 135. So pretty good action fight here in our initial Glory Days Boxing Association Career League Heavyweight Championship battle. So your new champion is Ruby Robert Fitzsimmons, and there are some contenders waiting in the top 10 fighters that could be on tap for his first title defense. Include John L. Sullivan, Peter Jackson, James Corbett, Tom Sharkey, and of course James Jeffries. And the champion will next be able to defend his title in April. So no title defenses until April. But other fighters, unless they come up sooner, Sharkey will be eligible to challenge at that point in time, as will Jeffries. Jeffries can't fight till April. So yeah, first month of Glory Days Boxing Career League is in the books. We had 4 fights, and none of them went the distance. One shocking upset in the very first fight. In fact, Gene Tunney fractured his arm in a battle against Luther McCarty and lost a 4th round TKO because of the injury. And he currently sits at the very bottom of the rankings table. So it's going to be it. And Dan has joined the fight. Played the same match. What was the Dan? What was your result in this match? I think you posted it on the forum. I just can't remember. But this is a very competitive fight. Godfrey had the advantage early. Fitz came on, and then Fitz just wore him down and pounded him into submission. So did yours go the distance, Dan, or was it a stoppage for Sim? I think yours went the distance, right? All right, that is going to do it. So next up, February, we'll start the month of February in our replay association. And we'll start, and we'll actually roll now for the number of fights we're going to have in February. And it's going to be the higher of the two numbers. So we will have 4 fights in February. So that will come out to 2 fights in the bottom group of 20, 1 fight in the middle group of 10, and 1 fight in the top group of 10. So there are some intriguing matchups, especially in that bottom group where there's a lot of more recent fighters. Fighters that are in the bottom group include Harry Wills, Jack Dempsey, Max Schmeling, Braddock's down there, Two-Ton Tony Galento, Max Baer, Jersey Joe Walcott, Joe Lewis, Ezra Charles, The Rock, and of course Tunney, who Tunney can't fight because of the broken arm until October, so he won't be in action anytime soon. But some interesting matchups available in that bottom group, really cutthroat. So that's going to be it. And Dan says, oh, Fitzsimmons by TKO in the final round. So pretty much same thing. And in that one, yeah, Godfrey had him down in this one in the 4th round and just got off to a lot quicker start than Fitz. So pretty similar results. Late round stoppages for Fitzsimmons in both fights. So hey, really, thanks for watching. And again, I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day. Again, hats off. I was honored and privileged to serve in the Army. We currently have a son serving in the Navy. And I know he's actually going to be a lifer in the Navy. He's going to get his 20 in. He's about 11 in at this point. So to all you who have served or are serving, thank you very much for your service and for what you do for this country. And until next time, keep rolling for that knockout. And thanks again for the support. Thanks to everyone who joined the chat today. Bobby Catalano, T-Dub, What's Blazing at Sports, great boxing talk channel. Check that out, folks. Dan VA and Charles Malmrose, appreciated having you all here and hope you have a great day, and we will see you next time.